this shotgunner will not kill me. Yes, baby, put it in your face. You know, I told you guys that I had pneumonia. Yeah, I still have it, and today I got freaking 2 shots, and I had to get a CT scan, and this one was for an IV, and this one was for drawn blood, so I'm going to be playing with freaking nubs today. It's going to be fun. Hope you guys can smash 30 likes on this video. I do put all of my time and effort into these videos, so I hope you guys do enjoy them. 30 likes would be very much appreciated. Really, Skype? Really? What is going on, Zedlarmy? Okay, so I'm not going to be able to be like as enthusiastic because, like I said, I have pneumonia, but we are going to be talking about how I got suspended from school not too long ago. It was last week, okay? It was last week whenever I got suspended. It was for a pretty stupid thing because it was for something that I did probably a month or 2 ago. And if you haven't seen the little Bruno Mars mashup of the video where it's like ding 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 and he like smacks the girl in the face with this dong, it is freaking hilarious. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it is one of the best videos that I've ever seen in my life. Oh, we missed that. Oh, we didn't miss that throw. Get a freaking wet one. Yeah, and I mean, like, at our school, that's not even like a huge deal. Like, we're allowed to have our phones out in certain periods. Like in our study hall, we're allowed to have our phones out. So me and a bunch of my friends always have our phones out, and we just like watch like Vine compilations and like funny stuff. And it's never a problem. But apparently someone snitched, okay? And I mean, I'm not gonna tell you guys what grade I'm in because that's just kind of weird if you think about it. I'm in a grade to where there's not a lot of snitches anymore. It's kind of getting to the point where everyone is maturing and they're not snitching anymore. But yeah, somebody decided to be a little cheeky and they decided to snitch on me, and I got called in the principal's office and I didn't know what I was getting called in there for, and I was like, oh, okay, this is probably just gonna be for something that I did today, and they're gonna give me a warning and everything's gonna be okay, right? No, that's not what happened. They called me into the office and she was like, so I'm gonna give you 1 chance. I was like, oh, okay, this is not gonna be good if she's talking in this tone. She was like, did you show somebody a video with a nude person in it? This kid needs to stop with the shotgun. I was like, yeah, I did show somebody the video, but I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal, and I'm sorry or whatever. And she was like, okay, I'm still gonna have to give you bus suspension. And that's all it was gonna be in the beginning, was a day bus suspension. But it was just going to be a day of bus suspension, which isn't that bad. It just means that I can't ride the bus for 1 day. So my parents would have to take me to school. So I couldn't ride the bus for 1 day, and it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. But then the vice principal called the head principal in the office and was like, okay, so how do you want me to punish this kid? Because this is what he did, and yeah, and the principal was like, why are you showing people that video? And I was like, I thought it was going to be funny. And it made a bunch of people laugh, so that's all it was. It wasn't supposed to be anything harmful. And he was like, alright, son, that's fine. So the principal was in there, and he was like, yeah, you did this, and it's not really a huge deal. I mean, it did have nudity in it. And then he was like, yeah, just suspend him for a day, and he'll learn his lesson. Suspend me for a day. Like, boy, you said it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, come on now. But apparently he thought that it was a big deal enough to freaking suspend me. Like, she had already wrote bus suspension on the pink slip, which is like writing me up. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's just like a form of saying that I'm not allowed to ride the bus anymore. And I was getting wrote up, and she had just put on bus suspension for the punishment. And then like the head principal came in and told her that I needed to be suspended for a day, and I was like, dude, are you freaking dumb? So after he had told the vice principal that I needed to be suspended, I was like, oh my gosh, my dad is going to kill me. And the principal had to call somebody because they couldn't like not tell anybody because I guess it's like against the law or something. So they called my mom initially, but she didn't pick up, and then I was like, okay, please just don't call my dad because he is going to kill me. So yeah, they ended up calling my dad, and as soon as I got out of the principal's office, I had my head held way low. Look at that, baby. We are just popping off. I had my head hung really low walking back to class. Oh my gosh, baby, you can just get slabbed on me. Oh, baby, you can get the merc. Scopes that I'm getting freaking... Will you just botch the fattest quad feed in all of history. I was walking back to class, and all my friends were like, "Oh, dude, what happened? Why'd you get called in the office?" I was just like, "Yeah, dude, I just got suspended." And they were like, "Bro, you're such a savage." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, dude. My dad's gonna freaking give me that wank one." My basketball coach chewed me out for getting suspended, and I got my phone taken up, and I couldn't go to school for a day, and it doesn't count as an absent, which doesn't really make sense as a punishment. Like, you get kicked out of school for a day, and it doesn't count as an absent. If you think about that, that's kind of a good thing. I'm not gonna say that like as a good thing because that kind of makes me sound like I'm melon. So yeah, that was basically my entire punishment. And basically the principal was just like, "Don't do it again, kid, and I think you'll be okay." So my advice to you guys would be, just don't show stuff with inappropriate content. Oh my gosh. Like, the outros have been a little bit weird, I know, but I've been trying to make kind of my own outro and just like peace and blessings, and then it goes into like a 6-song with previous video on it. So yeah, I guess it's about that time. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. I've been Zedlar. Peace and blessings.
Fire when the storm hits you.
That's it, Brian? Yes.